am floating out to sea. Yeah, contrary to popularly, I ain't invincible.
As promised to my subscribers, here's the video which will give you some ideas on how to create the perfect plague Zaw which will suit your playstyle. Take note that all the Zaw combination you'll see here are tailored towards my playstyle, but I definitely suggest that you try these plague Zaws for yourself. I did run a couple of tests, crafted a couple of plague Zaw combinations, and donated some to Hawk, and, so far, I can say that the plague Zaws you'll see here are the best. Well, that's my personal opinion, but let me share to you on how powerful these plague Zaws are. But before I begin to show you my plague Zaws, I would just like to clarify a few stuff. First is, the plague Zaw strikes are the only ones that gives viral status. The grip doesn't give you any. Also, the strikes are the only one that can give you mastery ranks. Also, these plague Zaw parts can be easily built. They just need some common materials that you can acquire on specific missions fast, and some Plains of Eidolon minerals. And lastly, you can acquire these parts by going to Nakak, and trading one part for some operational standings. Now I've included the link to the video on how you can farm operational standings fast at the very end of this video to help you get, and craft these parts fast. Okay, I think we are done with the basics about these plague Zaw parts. Now let me show you some of my crafted plague Zaws. The first one is a scythe. Well, it looks like an axe to me, but let's just imagine that this is a scythe. This plague Zaw is a combination of Equana 2 Ruhang Link, Plague Kiwar Strike, and Plague Aquin Grip. It's probably my least favorite among the plague Zaws I've created because I just don't like using scythes. But anyway, you can craft one if you like it. A piece of advice: you might want to replace the link with Equana Ji2 if you prefer more attack speed. In terms of modding, I did place a couple of attack speed mods on this one. I also added condition overload and 2 dual status elemental mods. Now these status mods are replaceable, depending on what faction you are facing. And also, I have Blood Rush and Drifting Contact on this one. Okay, let me give a short demo on what this plague Zaw can do.
I am floating out to sea. Yeah, contrary to popularly, I ain't invincible, not even close. I'm just a little girl, a failure to most. I'm a flower left for days. Oh, this bitter world, she's out for my she's out for my.
The next one is a Stave. I have featured this plague Zaw a couple of months ago, and I'm pretty sure that my subscribers already know this plague Zaw. It's a combination of Ruhang 2 Link, Plague Bokwin Grip, and Plague Kiwar Strike. The good thing about this Stave is it has a balanced stat for critical and status, perfect for a Blood Rush and Condition Overload combo. But that's not all. I really love using this Stave because of its amazing stance. Clashing Forest is one of my favorite stance because of those medium range attacks, perfect for hitting a crowd on enemies. So this is my usual build. It's pretty similar to my first plague Zaw, but I did added Primed Reach in this build for more range. Okay, let's see what Fear the Reaper can do. Now let's proceed to my latest creations. The first one is a rapier, and probably one of my favorite. It's a combination of Equana-Ji2 Link, Plague Aquin Grip, and Plague Gripath Strike. This Plague Zaw is a monster in my opinion. It has a very balanced critical and status chance, perfect for a hybrid combo. And, the critical damage multiplier is really good also. Best part is, Rapiers has one of the best stance in my opinion. The Vulpine Mask is really unique as it somehow force proc/damage in specific strikes. It's also really fast and, when paired with the Berserker mod, it becomes a speed demon. As usual, I have the critical, status hybrid combo for this build. Okay, let me show you how awesome this Plague Zaw is.
I am floating out to sea. Yeah, contrary to popularly, I ain't invincible, not even close. I'm just a little girl, a failure to most. I'm a flower left for day. Oh, this bitter world, she's out for my
But my best creation, better than my Fear the Reaper, is a polearm which is crafted from an Equana-Ji2 Link, Plague Aquin Grip and Plague Gripath Strike. Like my Plague Zaw Rapier, this is a critical and status chance Zaw also. It's really similar to my Rapier but more deadlier. Deadlier because it has more damage and it's way faster. The build is also similar to my Plague Zaw Rapier, the only difference is its stance. For polearms, I definitely suggest that you take Shimmering Blight for faster attacks. Its quick melee attacks are really insane and I love it so much. Okay, let me show you why I love this Plague Zaw. Now I have a bonus Plague Zaw, and it's my Soul of Cinder. It's a shame that there's no Plague Strike for daggers and it would really be cool to have an extra viral stats on my dagger. But anyway, this dagger wrecks even with its composition right now. It's basically made from Ballast Strike, Equana-Ji2 Link and Plague Aquin Grip. Same as all my Plague Zaw, it has balanced critical and status chance with a noteworthy 2x critical damage multiplier. The build for this dagger Zaw is pretty simple and it takes advantage of all the unique dagger mods. Now you can tune this build further, say add Blood Rush on it, or any other mods that you like. I just have this set up as I usually use this dagger to throw my Exodia Contagion projectile. Attack speed, damage mods and some status mods will definitely make your Exodia Contagion worth it for this dagger. Especially if you have armor stripping capabilities. Okay, let me show you what this dagger can do.
I am floating out to sea. Yeah, contrary to popularly, I ain't invincible, not even close. I'm just a little girl, a failure to most. I'm a flower left for day. Oh, this bitter world, she's out for my she's out for my
solos are the best plague Zaws that I have created so far. These Zaw perfectly suits my playstyle and I definitely enjoying them. A piece of advice: remember to always use the Zaw preview tool to help you outcraft the best Zaw which will suit your own playstyle. In the past, we used to rely on third-party websites just to get the stats of each Zaw parts. I really love this feature that Digital Extremes implemented and I definitely suggest that you use it. If you want, you can try out my plague Zaw combination. So far, these are the best Zaw combinations I have on my arsenal aside from that slash-based Zaw which has the Scythe strike. I strongly suggest that you try these Zaws for yourself. Before you leave, please do me a favor and hit that like button if you enjoy watching this video. Also, you can join the Grind team by simply clicking that big subscribe button below. Just remember to turn on notification to receive daily updates from this channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.